to take charge of their own learning and their well-being in school. In one of the bright new classrooms where desks were arranged in pods of 4, and one window had a long cushioned seat and an inviting pile of books. Susan wandered up to the whiteboard, which was covered with little papers.
I'm curious about the sticky notes. Donovan, what are the sticky notes? There's sticky notes all over the whiteboard. Green, yellow, and blue, and then like a faded yellow.
It's not something we usually do. It's the first time we ever do it. But our teacher just wanted to, it was like, you know how we sometimes get sheets with questions? Mm-hmm. It was like, I think the first one was, what would you like to do like this week? What made you happy this week? Like, what are your goals this year? And like, what did you enjoy doing? It's like that.
So now Albert Einstein, he inspired me to do a lot more math.
Yeah.
Who knows who might be coming out of this classroom? The next great brain. Wow, that's really cool. So you guys all are kind of inspired to share your thoughts about what's happening right now in the classroom. Wait, let me think. Thomas.
In our class, it's like what we want more of and what we want less of. So like, most of the people in more of, they wanted more of a positive learning environment, and like the less of, I'm pretty sure, what was it?
It was like less talking and more less talking and less not being engaged, like, you know.
That's interesting.
Because we didn't do the exact same thing as them. It's just.
But you are like encouraged to give your feedback to develop how you learn.
Yeah.
That's something we never were asked. I know it's a long time ago, but still, I don't think anyone ever asked me, how do you feel about the way you're learning? You just learned. It is progress. I agree, it is progress. So do you guys feel like you are learning in a way that's helping you learn?
Yeah, because it's like more modern and everything is more in order. Like, check there, it's all in order. And there's more space in these classes than the other classes.
So it all helps you just get down to what you're supposed to be doing. Yeah.
People. You don't even have privacy for like your work.
That's a big thing. Having a little space for yourself.
Different classes with like, even some kids have like learning disabilities and like ADHD, stuff like that. They even have places for them to go. We have a place downstairs called the pause room, and it's really well done. Like, even kids that it's hard for them, they have a place for them to go and to work, and it's like very well done to make us be able to work.
Which allows everybody to work at their pace and work according to their abilities, and that's a big thing because some people might get really discouraged otherwise, but if they have a space where they can just take a moment, then it could make a difference between them being able to succeed and not being able to, or feeling good about succeeding and not feeling good.
They even show us how they grade us over there. It says like 5, I'm very confident with this, I can teach someone, like, and 4, you can do this on your own and you can show you understand. 3, like,
so how do you use those levels?
Well, when you like do your work, let's say it's a test or something, well, our teacher calls it a checkup or an assessment, yeah, and well, like, if you don't understand, well, you'll probably get a 1 because you know on the board it says that, like, if you don't understand, you'll probably get a 1. But if you know that you're gonna get a 2 or a 3, well, it says it on a board so you can try like working with it. Like, let's say it's like you're just learning about it and you're like on a test, would I know what to do? Well, you can look at there and then you can see if I'm like a 4, well, you don't really need to because 4 is kind of good. Like, yeah. It's the best. It's like not the best, but and
in the pause room, like, there's also something they do after lunch. It's pausefulness. I don't do it, but I'm pretty sure it's where some people that like have problems with their friends and stuff like that, they get to have a pause, and I think they like calm down of their day, and like they just relax for a period so they can have their little moment of
reset.
Yeah.
Before they go back in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like there's another room.
So you guys obviously have never, you probably none of you have ever studied in another school, right? Have you been in Riverside since the beginning?
In the other classes, there's also the first class over there is a little bit different from this class.
Okay.
It's not connected to other classes, but it's spaced there is bigger, and over there we call the quiet corner because it's like its walls absorb the sound around.
Okay.
Around.
Yeah. So anyone who's bothered by a lot of sound, that would be a really advantage for them to be able to just have it
So
damped down a
teachers,
little
like,
bit.
when we're having a bad day, she lets us go reset our mind in the little reading corner. So like it really helps sometimes.
I hate to keep making comparisons from when I was a student, but it's the only thing I know. And just the idea that you would raise your hand and say, I'm having a bad day. I can't even imagine saying that to a teacher. You guys feel comfortable when you're just like, I've had enough today, yeah?
Yeah. What I say is I go to, when I'm really not having a good day, I go to the teacher's desk and I say, I'm really like not having the best day of my life and I just like to go like cool down or something.
And that's well received. You get
the
that.
teachers they even thank us for doing that on our report cards. They're even like, it's really like being able to express how you feel to the teacher,
Super important.
and that is, it counts on our report card too.
That's really important. It's a skill like everything else that you learn, and once you have it, it's going to help you throughout your lives. Okay, who wants to add something about this fabulous school of yours?
Yeah.
There's a lot of people outside watching you being interviewed right now.
It's actually really good for like when you're sad or mad or anything, anxious or you have a lot of anxiety. I don't have anxiety, but like yeah, there's like a lot less bullying here, and like the privacy is so good. Like if you're mad or anything, you can just go in the corner and
Fume a little.
yeah.
Now, as the students talked to our community reporter, the principal of Riverside Elementary was just there in the background listening and nodding from time to time.